Good morning, YouTube. It's about, I don't know, 5:10, 5:15. We were going to get up at 4 a.m., but we just didn't. It's Sunday morning, and happy anniversary to Mike and I. It's our 29th wedding anniversary. This was my crazy idea to wake up at the crack of dawn on a Sunday and decided to, hey, let's go to the beach. Not to lay out on the beach or anything like that. We are going to go to the beach to collect some salt water, and then we're going to come home and put it on the fire outside and make some sea salt. We've done this before, and it's an all-day process, so I figured, hey, let's get up early, get to the beach because it's about 45 minutes away, and then collect the salt water, come back, start it on the fire pit, and we're gonna have some breakfast outside on our homemade stove or oven thing that Mike made. So come along with us, and we'll see you later. And you ready?
For what? What am I saying?
You ready for the beach?
Oh, am I ready to go get water?
Yes.
Let's go get salt.
And to celebrate our
Sunday? What?
One more time. Celebrate our
Anniversary.
Yay.
So we're just getting here to the beach and the sun's just rising. And it is an absolute beautiful morning out here. A little hazy, but to be expected in the summertime. So we just got back from the beach with our salt water. I'm gonna start a fire on the outside grill. First we're gonna make some breakfast, and then we're gonna start boiling it down. So finally got the fire down to hot coals, which that's what you kind of want to cook on when you have an outside stove. You don't really want the fire too hot underneath. But anyways, we got the griddle out and putting some of our vegetables on. We got the potatoes and we got the onions going so far. It's gonna be a delicious breakfast. Okay, so we got one omelet done. Looks delicious. That's my wife, so I'm gonna make a nice big omelet for myself. She's bringing out some actually bacon fat right now. That's what I like to use to grease up the pan itself. So grab that, and we'll throw it on right now. Okay, so now that I have finished cooking breakfast, which is going to be yummy, by the way, I started this fire back up. Well, I got it going again to be really, really hot, so that when we're done breakfast, we can start boiling down the ocean water and make ourselves some salt. So this will heat up nice, and I'm going to go enjoy that breakfast. now my belly's nice and full after that delicious breakfast. We're going to start boiling down the water. So what I've done is I've set up some more bricks so that I can fit this container on here so it doesn't just spill over or sit in the fire. But from here, it's going to be a long day of boiling down 25 gallons of ocean water. Lots of fun. A couple cigars in between, just sit back, relax, do some yard work, and let the fire do its magic. So the water is now at a rolling boil, so it'll start going pretty quickly now. It's hard to see with the steam, but you get the point. It's already about halfway down the first bottle. It's been about an hour and a half, so it just started going. The rest of the day should go pretty quick. So I wanted to talk to you about the actual benefits of boiling down your own salt. Because you can do it at your own time. You can start it up, boil some down, and let it go out. Start it up again the next day. It does take a long time, but in my circumstance, we started outside, and of course, it's 97, 95 every day up here this summer. So I decided to bring it inside and do it on our stove. Not the best way, not the way I like to do it. I love to do it by a fire. So most likely next time I'll just go in the fall time and get some water. It'll be nice to just boil water outside in a nice crisp, cool day. But I wanted to show you, we're pretty close to done. We got quite a bit of salt. So I'll give you a peek at what we got so far and what's left. Really not much left here. So give me 1 minute and I'll show you what we have. So that's the salt that I have actually fished out of the pot, which I've been boiling it in on my stove. You can see salt pretty much gets everywhere when you do it inside, so it's a little bit messier. But that is quite a bit of salt. There's still some water in there, so we'll have to dry that out. I'm going to try and use the sun today, just kind of like spread it out on a cookie sheet and let it dry that way. And then I'm going to boil down what's left in there. Is maybe a ½ inch, and there's still a bunch of salt at the bottom there. This is quite a bit. This salt will last me until I'm 5 years. That's a lot of salt. But we'll continue on from here. Okay, so before I go ahead and boil down the last bit of seawater, I just wanted to show you what I'm doing to get the remaining water out of the salt that I've already pulled out. So basically I'm just putting it into, right now I just got a little fish net here. I don't want to bring it too far over there. There we go. And I'm squeezing it into the big pot that we're using to, oh, that's not good. To squeeze it down. You can already hear it dropping. Squeezing the water right out of it. And this will just help the process of drying the salt out faster. And also getting more salt when you're boiling it down. So I'm going to continue on basically doing this until I got all of it out of that little yellow pot there. Get as much of the water out as I possibly can. And then again, I'm going to probably just sit this outside because the sun's hot enough right now. I'll spread it out on a cookie sheet and let it dry out. And then I'll be able to use it straight from there. If that doesn't work, I'll just throw it in my dehydrator and let that just dehydrate it for however long it takes. But I just wanted to show you that before I started boiling it down. So, as you can see, I got 3 pretty full cookie sheets full. This last one over here is darker, and the reason for that is because that was the last part of the boiling. You don't ever want to boil it till there's no water left, or you'll burn your salt. Make sure you're always stirring it too during the boiling process. Forgot to mention that earlier. Just make sure you do that so it doesn't stick to the bottom and end up burning. But these 3 trays will dry and then we'll be back. So as you can see, I got 3 full jars plus a little bit of the large ball canning jars. That I measured it out, I weighed it out, and it's about almost 4.5 pounds of salt. And by the way, that's only 2 sheets. I'm still drying one of the other sheets out. But you get the point. Wow, that's a lot of salt. But we'll use it for many different things. Obviously, we'll use it seasoning our foods, for baking, and other products that we use around the house, that we'll make around our house, that is. But again, the benefits of it, I mean, it was a fun time. It was on our anniversary when we went out to the beach, hung out for a little bit, grabbed some buckets of water and came home and just started boiling them down. And we did it at our own time. Started on the first day, stopped the fire, brought it back inside because the temperatures are just too hot to have a fire outside. And we finished it inside a few days later. So it's not anything you got to rush with, or you just do it at your own pace. But we'll have a lot of salt for a long time. Again, if you guys like this video, please subscribe. Leave a comment below if you've ever done salt on your own or plan on doing it now, because it is so easy. And basically, it's hands off most of the time. It's just boiling water. So like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll see you on the next one.